Alright, we're gonna go 2x. Welcome everyone to game number 1 between DauT and dogao for the round of 12. We're gonna go 2x so that we can catch up a little bit, hopefully. We have gods for DauT. We have Gujaras for dogao. So first off, that civilization is going to get cheaper infantry that gets bonus damage against buildings progressively throughout the ages. It's gonna have free loom as well, and then in addition to actually instantly researching loom, I believe. Sorry. And then in addition to that, we're gonna see for the gods, they get faster working barracks as part of the team bonus. Let's take a look at this. And good reaction from the gal. Once again, we are trying to catch up a little bit, so we're probably going to continue going 2x until something else happens. Yeah, but right now the gal's been able to defend themselves just fine. Guts rise up. Feels like I have not seen Guts in a qualifying tournament since, or slash tournament since before the plague. That is a lot of militias coming over though. We can go back to 1x right now and take a look at this. We have 5 militias, 6 militias actually. As a matter of fact, already for the bull player is going to try and get one of the villages down. The weak one is going down for sure, and then if he body blocks the other one as well, he might be able to take it down as well. But right now, just pushing all the villagers away from woodland still. Very, very good for that. Of course, this does come at a price. The price is the cost of 6 freaking militia. He's still very much in the dark age because of it. Nice. There you go. Probably see yet another village go down, and DauT is targeting the weak ones, as he should. Some more infantry this tournament than in the last year. The last year combined. Yeah, especially with the production, the 3 militia drush to the 2 militia drush popularized from KOTD4 onwards. Yeah. There we are. Nice. Well, DauT seems like he's gonna be in a position to fast castle probably. He's been collecting a lot of resources back home, completely uncontested, as the cow's been focusing for the most part. And whoa!
Gim back my sub. Hashtag no Bezos.
Let's go! Thank you so much for the tip over here. I think I know who this is. It's very much appreciated. 10 bucks. And yeah, of course, if your goal is to support the streamer, a tip is going to be so much better than a subscription. Well, although you do not get the emotes, right? Once again. Even donating 150 is going to already be as much income for me as a sub is right now, right? So it's very much appreciated, Rosa. I'm just going to make a bold assumption over here and say that it's probably you. Thank you so much. Here we go. More militias coming over. DauT's not going to stop production by the looks of it. He's got 8 militias total. He's finally getting to the fuel age. He's got 8 militias, 5 of which are forward, 3 are on the way. Won't be able to do anything against the archers, of course. Few late units will chew the militias and spit them out, bones only. So that's just walking away. He's got the Minotaur's upgrade though. Can he turn around? He cannot though. Not even scale mail armor is here, so they're still going to be quite susceptible to archer fire. These guys by default get very little pierce armor. Minotaurs was the plan, but he's unable to get much of anything done with these. He's gonna try to get another villager over here. It's very unlikely he's going to get away with this. There we go. Nice. Beautiful. And turns go down. Only 3 left over here for DauT. Still very much in the Dark Age. So it was not a fast castle attempt over here, as you said very well. It was Minotaurs all along. Now he's got skirmishers to go with him. Only 3 Minotaurs left though. Probably he's going to end up losing these. So it's just going to be skirmishers for DauT, and dogao on the other hand. Dogao's not really going for much of anything else. He's just got the archers he had already gone for. He does have a rather impressive 5 lead due to eco kills, quick loom, and the guy's idle time. Right. At this point in time, it's very good. It's probably going to extend to like, right now, right? It extends to like 7 extra workers, which is amazing for DauT. We talked about the gods. We did not really talk about Gujaras too much, to be fair. We had a lot of action since the very beginning of the game, so we couldn't really finish talking about both civilizations here. But yeah, it's been a very interesting strategy choice for DauT. And you guys said that Jordan versus Vivi was also looking very interesting as well, right? Because of Vivi strats. Well, it seems like DauT strat choice over here is also very interesting to watch, very entertaining one. Here we go. Beautiful. Well, so far, dogao is been able to defend himself just fine. DauT, after getting cleaned up forward, he's going to pull the villagers back from there onto the wood over here. But he's managed to get enough defensive units that he should be able to hold on against the dogao's push over here. He's got the spearmen, he's got the skirmishers. He's got almost enough resources to click up to the castle age, and so does dogao. DauT still holds on to the 7 worker lead. Dogao was housed over there for a moment. And it seems like the villager lead is going to extend to 8 extra workers for DauT. He's collecting some stone right now as well. Could this be Huskars? When is the last time you saw Huskars in a 1v1 tournament or qualifying match? We can talk about team games, and that's a whole different story, but 1v1s? I think this is probably going to be the first time that I see Huskars, and honestly, wouldn't be surprised if it's been over a year at the very least. Probably more than that, probably a couple of years. But yeah, DauT is on his way to the castle age. He's got 8 stone miners, so we're gonna see a castle come up for sure. Probably gonna try and secure some of the resources at the center, and then dogao. Yeah, dogao on the other hand is not in the best position. I'll tell you that much. Last time that I saw Gods in competitive was before the plague. Oh boy. Lalin's on the way now for the Gao as well. He's got Forging on the way. Seems like it cannot be Shrivansha Riders, right? But then what else is it going to go for? Camels against what? The Gujaras get higher bonus damage from camels, 20, 30, 40% higher bonus damage. And if you look outside Imperial Ages, but if you're not fighting against anything that's going to take any of the bonus damage, it doesn't make sense. So it's going to be Shrivansha Riders, I guess. He's got into the Castle Age. Either that or Light Cavalry, right? No, he's going for Shrivanshas. So DauT should be fine over here. He's got a good amount of Spearmen to upgrade to Pikemen. He's got no archers to rely on, so Shrivanshas are probably not really going to do much of anything. And the villager goes down for DauT. It's going to be the first villager going down for DauT so far. Make that 2! Oh, that is so close! He's getting it though! He's got it! Open Shrivanshas, boom, get castle, frisbee time. The guy right now, it's got the resource to go for a second TC. He's not going for it just yet. DauT on the other hand, he's had the resources to go for the castle and he's going for it right away. There we go, the second TC is on the way for the guy. He could try to make a play for it, yes. That'd be very interesting to see for sure, the interaction between Gods and Chakram throwers, right? After all, Chakram throwers should counter pretty much any infantry unit, so long as you get a good amount of guys up. But it's gonna need a castle, it's gonna take some time, especially if he's going for the extra TCs and he's gonna try and play for economy, it's gonna take some time. While DauT's strategy over here seemed to be kind of tailored around the idea going up with a stronger economy and get the castle up from the get-go. So he's got still, despite the castle coming up, the second and third TCs on the way, while the guy's got just the second TC coming up. I was surprised that DauT plays that castle so defensive. Yeah, I thought it was going to be probably more at the center or kind of forward. But I guess it makes sense, especially under the threat of cavalry raids, right? The castle's going to do... It's going to get you so much more done over here on the back as a defensive mechanism than forward. Hey guys, by the way, did you see that short on YouTube where somebody compares a unit to the real size of the castles in the game? And like the unit's so tiny. That's actually so fun to look at as well. That's what I'm talking about. The Shrivanshas are coming in. We do have a tower over here. The castle is not reaching to the wood line. So it's gonna need the pikeman over here. He does have the pikeman. So he will take the Shrivanshas. But the guy was able to get a bunch of villagers down. So many so that now the worker count is only 1 higher for that. Does have the extra TCs, mind you. The third TC up. But the guy has gotten a third TC up himself as well, yeah. But here come the pikemen and the Huskars! And this is the thing. You mix these units up and it's so hard to counter. If you're in the Gal's position, what do? You're gonna try to target the Huskars with the Shrivansha Riders. You're gonna try and target the pikemen with something else. But if they are mixed up like this, then it doesn't matter. Like it's very, very hard to actually target the units. Let's watch this after the game. Okay. Militia Drush. Right. Ah, I see. Interesting. Still have some Shivanshas roaming around. They are going down to the castle eventually. Yeah, there we go. And now it's going to be just DauT, the one putting pressure. And this is so infuriating if you are in the DauT's position as well. The Huskars are so freaking tanky as well. Maybe in the Castle Age not quite as much as they can be, especially in the Imperial Age, right? But still, 7 Pierce armor. There we go. I do find it fairly surprising that Nili uploads specific games as opposed to the full series, though. What do you prefer, guys? If you're watching on YouTube, do you prefer to watch, or do you prefer at the very least to have available the full series, or do you prefer videos for individual games? I'm curious. I don't imagine that Nili had an individual video for every game of that series, rather just the one game, right? There we go. Beautiful. Highlight hype. My concentration doesn't span unless I'm invested. I like what T90 has now. Full sets on the extras channel. Best games on the main channel. You know, I was thinking of doing something like that for my channel as well. Because when I have daily videos coming out for series, it really drowns out like the scripted content. I spend so much time making the best time for Age of Empires mini documentary, and like in the span of a week it was already drowned by standard games, right? So I was kind of thinking of starting a new channel for casting only. And then you could have the VODs and you could have the live streams over there, and then I could use the main channel just for scripted videos. Maybe highlight games. Ideally, what I would like for YouTube to do is add in the ability to have specific channels, not channels, but maybe topics for each channel. So that you can subscribe to a channel, but you can subscribe to just a specific type of videos to the channel. Otherwise, having to make a separate channel for casts, a separate channel for shorts or whatever is not good. Right now the shorts are fortunately separated, but otherwise the rest of the content is all bundled together. So we have the Chakram Throwers coming out right now. You gotta remember though that these units, they got nerfed some time ago, the last patch actually, I think. So that they are not quite as strong for base attack. They do deal 100% pass-through damage, which means that against groups of units, it's going to be better compared to the previous version of the Chakram Thrower. But when attacking like individual units like this, and DauT's doing a really good job of splitting his units apart, it's not going to be quite as good. It's going to be just 3 attack if I'm not mistaken, plus whatever you get from the blacksmith, of course. Right now he's got 3+1, yes. I think uploading the best games individually and then having the full set as an unlisted upload linked to the set in the set would be great. That's also a potential solution, yes. A little bit of a workaround, true. Man, dogao is just completely falling apart. The population right now is so much higher for DauT. It's so much higher so that he was on over twice the population compared to dogao, and the God play over here, the push, works out for DauT beautifully. It's going to end out in game number 1, and we'll see what we get for game number 2. I'm pretty sure the game is probably already on the way, so let's get through the achievements before jumping into game number 2. So it's going to be a better than 11 to 10 kill ratio for the DauT. Did it matter? Absolutely not. That's going to be so much stronger, collecting about 7,000 extra resources for society. Much larger amount of villager max for DauT compared to the Gao. And this was, of course, without taking into account the villager losses. 35 villages went down throughout the game for the Gao. DauT, on the other hand, ended up losing only 14. Well done. And welcome everyone then to game number 2. Still trying to catch up to live gameplay. So we are going 2x at the very least for the beginning of the game. And wow, that was a really fast dog from the Gao. Only 1 minute into the game and he already had the dog up and he's got the fishing ship on the way. DauT's going for the dog 4 right now. So civilizations. DauT's playing Lithuanian, the Gao's playing Japanese. DauT civilization is going to give him 150 extra food upon start of the game. Usually you're going to use that to go for the dog right away, but Gao actually had DauT beat to it. Besides that, DauT civilization gets faster moving skirmish spearline units in addition to 1 extra attack on knights and light chair units, but it's really garrison up to 4 relics, and for the team bonus, 30% faster work in monasteries. The Gao playing with the Japanese instead will get 33% faster attacking infantry units starting in the fuel age, in addition to for the in addition to what else do we get for the Gao? He's going to get a 50% discount on drop of buildings, 33% faster attacking infantry and starting the fuel age, faster working fishing ships, flight 10, 15, 20% faster in the Dark Field Castle and Imperial Ages with twice the HP and plus 2 pierce armor, while for the team bonus, it's going to be 50% extra line of sight on galley line ships. There we go, fuel age is here for DauT. Beautiful. Takes the scout down from the Gao. And now we can go back to 1x, I presume. So we're going to get some more action. The fire galleys come out for DauT right away. The Gao on the other hand has got the fire galleys on the way. He's got 4 queued up. He's got only 2 coming out right now. DauT plays his cards right over here. Actually might be able to. Yeah, get a better engagement, but very well played. The Gao bring the fishing ship forward. Allows him to soak damage. And fire galleys, and now we'll see the fire galley go down and take a look at that. How good is this from the Gao? The fire galley went down to very, very low HP and he pulled the fishing ship forward right away. So he will be able to sustain the fire galley. Now, DauT's doing a really good job though, sustaining his own units as well, mind you. So he will end up coming out on top. And over here it seems like the Gao, well, his unit control was very good up until this point, will probably be the one to end up losing the engagement, right, to end up losing water. Now we have a demolition raft, 2 demolition rafts over here coming out from Mr. DauT, and bow! That's a nice shot. Demolition raft on the way now for the Gao, and he's going after the villages, and bam! Oh, bam! There we go. The villages go down. Weirdly enough, the Gao is left a no military whatsoever. DauT still has a demolition raft over here, so he's lost 2 villages, yes, but he's the only player left with fishing ships as well, so it's kind of offsetting for it. Beautiful. Here we go. Nice shot. That is a nice demo shot over here as well. A nice one from the Gao, taking the fishing ships down. And interestingly enough, DauT is still staying at the same work account as dogao despite losing the fish ships because of dogao's extra idle TC time. My pop is so, is that attuned? Attuned to your voice? Gets excited when you do. Accustomed? Stunned? Attuned? I'm not really sure I had seen that word before, so I don't know if it's a new one or if it's a typo. Let me know. Yeah, there we are. DauT is going to end up getting full water control, despite the fact the guy was the first one to go for a dock. He was the first one to go for it, and I think DauT just lamed a farm from the gal. So that right away, yep, hit it. That right away is 60 extra resources down the drain for the gal, and things have not been going red player's way so far. There we are. Beautiful. Wow, the gal is just going to call the GG right away. Well, it's fairly uneventful in the sense that nothing really happened over here in the last 1 minute or so that would, you know, grant the gal calling the GG, but the game's certainly been going in favor of DauT for a while already, so it's understandable. However, the work account was about the same still for both these guys. That was not going to be the case for much longer, obviously. DauT was going to start taking advantage of the water control, and the gal is just going to call the GG, so DauT is going to be kind of speed running through the series himself as well. 2-0 over here, 15 minutes and 11 seconds into the game. Game number 2 against the gal. Let's take a look at the achievements before jumping into game number 3, into match point already, and DauT's looking great. He's looking mighty strong. 11 to 10 kill ratio for DauT. Stronger economy? Yes, by about 800. Most importantly though, the percentage over here, delta, is going to be very significant. I think he ended up collecting about 55% of resource compared to 45% or so. So that is like a very, very big difference already. Close to like 20% extra resource or so. And for society, well, we see a higher villager max count for the gal. For DauT actually, higher than the gals. And it's a very short game. There isn't really a whole lot to take a look at over here, but that was really, really well played from DauT. And let's see if the next game is already up. And game number 3 is here then. Welcome everyone. We are indeed completely live. We were able to catch up to live gameplay, so we can take our sweet time over here. So for game number 3, we're gonna have Kawazan, which for this generation kind of looks like a pig from Angry Birds. A little bit. With a little nose over here, or I'm not really sure what you call it. Snot, I think it's called. And yeah, the eyes. Whatever. DauT's playing with Portuguese. That means it's gonna get a 20% actually gold discount on military units. Actually on all units, but it's gonna be military for the most part, especially in a 1v1. The only other unit that is not military that is going to cost gold for them is going to be trading cards, of course, which we won't see for this game. So 20% gold discount on units. He gets 10% additional HP on Navy. In addition to access to Feitoria. We also have, besides that, for DauT Civilization, 30% faster research and upgrades as part of the team bonus. 25% wood income from berries. And this is the same that we had for for the previous series, right? We saw this map also. For match point. And the guy says, it's my turn now. And DauT says no, and who's coming out on top? It's going to be DauT! Dogao cannot be too happy about it. But yeah, DauT's looking good. And yeah, we were talking about the civilizations. We talked about DauTs. Let's talk about the dogao civilization really quickly. For Italians, it's gonna get a 15% discount. On fish and chips is gonna get a 15% discount to go up to the next stage, a 20% discount on gunpowder units, 33% cheaper skirm. Actually, what am I talking about? University and dock upgrades, in addition to the team bonus access to continuity from the barracks in the Imperial Age, right? But did DauT try to bait the villager into trying to wall the scout? What was that? Did you see that? It seems like he just stood there. If I don't move, she can't see me. Yeah, well, dogao. Dogao going for another dock forward. So at the very least, he's going to catch DauT if he ever tries to go for a sneaky dock over here. Now, DauT's already up in the north, so I don't think he's got much of an interest in going for a sneaky dock. But I would be wrong, because he is going for a forward villager. And check this out, the guy's already gone past this area. Won't get vision of the villager in the end. Timing was kind of off. To be fair, it was under DauT's control because he had vision of the villager. Dogao, being the smart player he is turning back and kind of manually patrolling with the villager, right? He's going to realize about the dock coming up over here on time. He's going out to the fuel H a little bit faster, a little bit earlier, so he should have a head start in fire galley production. He does. That's still 15 seconds away from it. Meanwhile, the guy tried to get a sneaky dock up on the right hand side, but it was not the best sneaky dock at all. Like DauT spotted right away. He pushed the villager away with the villager himself too. The man literally has GL in his in-game name. Of course he has good luck. Fire guy is on the way now for DauT. He's got 2 docks compared to only 1 from the dogao. And the right hand side's gonna be 2 from the dogao, 1 from DauT, only even a DauT. Or they realize about the dock over here doesn't really have the means to go for a second dock right away. Nice. Beautiful. So far, the dogao has been able to get, well, somewhat better trades on the left-hand side until now. This is not good unit control. The dogao not paying attention at all. And why? Because he's probably paying attention to the right-hand side. Well, he did come out on top. DauT had a fire galley over here that he just lost. So it seems like the dogao is going to end up getting water control over here. But it's coming at the price of water control on the left-hand side. I'm actually unsure. I think DauT actually had gone for fewer fishing ships compared to the dogao so far, so I don't think the losses are going to be quite as bad, right? Yeah, like for instance, he's just lost all 3 fishing ships. That's going to be the eco-kale count for the dogao. But he's got 4 fishing ships, so he's actually going to end up losing more over here by losing control of the left-hand side than he's able to do damage for by getting control of the right hand side. Now that was a nice shot, but in the end still the fire galley goes down from the dogao, and now DauT is in a position to take the fishing ships down. Once again, that's gonna be 50, actually what am I talking about, 75 extra wood loss for the dogao compared to DauT. My both players losing their lakes. And it seems like it is indeed going to be the case that both players are going to exchange their legs. That says no. Scout over here, probably. I think so. Yeah. There we go, as expected. It's just going to be a little bit of a switcheroo over here. DauT's getting control of the pawn that the guy was originally contesting. It's going to be the same the other way around. Yeah, there we go, right? So the game's stabilizing right now. DauT does find himself ahead in work account. He's already started going for fishing ships on the left-hand side, despite the dock over here not being completely dead from the guy. The guy on the right-hand side is going to start going for fishing ships only now, so the guy has already been able to get a worker lead. Plus the fact that he took one less loss compared to the guy for fishing ships earlier in the game. DauT's looking very good. He's got archers coming forward right now. The guy's still very much open, so there's plenty of opportunity for DauT to get some good damage done around here. And he's gonna try. And the gal's gonna try and prevent it. But it seems to me like it's not going to be possible. And the gal gets pushed away from here. How much HP for the palisade wall over here? Yeah, it's not worth trying to get the archers to destroy the foundation. It's just going to go around. So the gal will try to get the house up at the very least. It is very much open over here. He's bringing skirmishers to defend himself with. That's kind of looking a little bit stronger from this point onwards. He's got more food workers, 19 right now compared to 13. Might be able to go out to the castle age first. He is collecting also from the berry bushes, which is so good for the Portuguese. Remember, they get 25% wood income from berries. And here comes DauT though with a second wave of units. And is this going to be enough, given the fact it's match point, to pry the GG out of the gal's hands? The red player's gotta try his darnest over here. This match point already. So maybe if this were game number 2, wouldn't be surprised if the gal didn't feel too compelled to continue going, but now he's gotta try harder. He's gotta keep on trying for sure, and DauT, that's still looking very good. It's gonna be once again going up to the castle age very soon. Seems like the gal will be the first one though. Click up himself. Because of the discount of the Italians, but DauT's not really going to lag too far behind. As a matter of fact, the only reason why he's unable to go up right now is because he's got the skirmishers and the archers queued up. If he cancels the skirmishers and cancels 2 archers alone, that's going to be already enough for him to... Well, not to click up right away, but he could idle the TC a little bit and go up. Yeah, it's just going to wait though. Yeah, he's out on the TC, so he's gonna be on his way to the castle age, and the gal so far, well, he's been able to defend somewhat, right? He did end up losing some villagers. At the very least, he pushed DauT away. Now DauT's trying to start putting pressure again. With these archers, if he splits this into 2 armies, he could potentially end up pushing the villagers away from both these wood lines. But even if he doesn't, even if he just tries to keep the army together, which I think is not bad, I think it's a good idea. Just pushing villagers away from a single wood lane is already going to be so disruptive on the gal's economy that it's going to be worth it. Just like so, just like so. Take a look at the gather economy, actually the worker efficiency in the last minute for the gal. Going down by about 13 minutes. Compared to DauT, that is. In terms of actual resources, that can be about 260 resources in a single minute. The DauT's being able to get access to, and the gal has not. Your opponent has a lead like this, and the gal struggles to catch up. DauT's doing a really good job of kind of snowballing this. There we go. At the very least, the Gal get into the Castle H a little bit earlier. We'll be able to go for skirmishers, crossbows, blocking arrow, everything together at once. Now DauT's trying to go for the same himself as well. He is about 30 seconds behind, so he's got to be careful and respect the Gal's defensive position now that he's gotten to the next stage earlier. Crossbow, a weird choice with so. Yeah, there's only one archer over here for the Gal, that is true. Seems kind of awkward, and DauT on the other hand, that's got a lot of everything. Oh, this is good though. From the Gal, he's getting a village down over here. Feeling that getting cleaned up. It's still probably peanuts, right? Compared to the potential for damage from DauT over here. This could be it, guys. This could be the game ending and the series ending engagement. The Gal is gonna try. There we go. Beautiful. Easy's up. And we have knights coming in from DauT as well. Skirmishers are not going to suffice anymore, clearly. And DauT actually has 2 pairs of knights over here. So we have actually 3 on the left-hand side. It's got 2 on the right-hand side. It's gotta be careful. The skirmishers are there. The Mangonel is there. And that is a good shot. Seemed to me as if that was kind of baiting the shot out of the Mangonel. But in the end, he actually did end up taking a little bit of damage, so that might not have been calculated. But here come the knights right now. Good splits coming in from DauT. The Mangonel's going down right away. That is a nice shot. So Mangonel crumbles, but the Gal is still under a lot of pressure with the knights coming up and pushing the villagers away. The archers, the skirmishers, will also zone the villagers away from the goal. That's got a 4 siege workshop right now to work with as well. Mangonel's on the way. And extra crosses as well. DauT is not giving up on the pressure at all. There we are. Yeah, the Gal is just going to call a GG. Well, this is once again a situation where it's fairly uneventful, but it's understandable because DauT's been on the lead for quite a while. This, though, going in favor of DauT, is going to result in a clean sweep for the Serbian player, 3-0 against the Gal. And yeah, it is going to be the GL player then, the one to move on to the round of 6, where he's gonna be facing a mysterious player, a mystery player. We're gonna take a look at the standings to see who he's going to face next for the spot in the NAC, of course. Let's take a look at the achievements then. What do we get? For military, a better KD for the Gal, 65. Didn't matter. Economy much stronger for DauT since very early on. That's just me taking better trades throughout the series. So yes. Do you not know, or are you avoiding spoilers? I legit do not know because it's going to be against one of the other round of 12 players, right? But I don't know who else is going to be. Let's go back.